this is Lee. So today is Thursday, and Thursdays I'll be coming to you around a question that's been asked to me by my community. So quite often I get these questions around, entrepreneurs who perhaps are stuck in their business and not moving forward, and they're starting to lose that hope within themselves, or they start to believe that they're not cut out for a business. And I want to take a bit of time with this because I've definitely experienced this myself in the past. There's been many times where I thought to myself that maybe I'm not cut out for business. Maybe I can go and get that job and get paid a wage for my work kind of thing. But as soon as I think about that, it's almost like a feeling of letting myself down, a feeling of, having that resilience in me to keep going. And I've been in business for like 20 years, so it's a long time. And there's been many times I've been thinking of that. And I think that's just the roller coaster ride of entrepreneurship. Not everyone is cut out to be in business. And a lot of people do give up, and they give up too early as well. But from my experience and my expertise and how I help my clients as well, I think it's really taking into some account and really start thinking about these 3 points which keep me going as well. And the one thing is I always do is I never compare myself with anyone else. As soon as I start comparing myself with someone else, then often what happens then, I will then start to believe that I don't know enough, that perhaps I'm not the expert in the field, or maybe I'm starting to feel like there's something wrong with me. So one of the things that I do in my business, and I could share this with you as well, is being able to understand it's okay to see what people are doing because you want to model off what they're doing, so you're not reinventing the wheel. But then you need to zone in on yourself and focus on who you are and what you want to achieve as well, without worrying about what other people are doing as well. So the first point I would say to you is never ever compare yourself with others, because you don't see their hardships. You don't see the journey that they've taken to get to where they are. So I did a video just recently about understanding different stages of business growth and the different emotions that you'll feel when you go through each stage as well. So you don't know their struggles, and a lot of people don't actually announce their struggles. They just announce their wins, So I want you to know that all successful entrepreneurs have had struggle somewhere along the path to their success as well. But the secret that what they've done, which I want to pass on to you, is they don't give up. They keep going. They have that resilience and that commitment to keep moving forward as well. And this brings me into the second tip, and that is, I think that being in business, you have to have a passion. You have to have a mission. You have to have a vision. You have to know your big why. So, why is this so important to you? You've got to remind yourself of the reason why you went into business. And maybe, like for me, I went into business and I really had no business savviness at all. And I probably went into business because I was moving away from pain. And that was, I hated my job, and it became so hard for me to stay in that environment that I just wanted to bail. And I did that. And that may not be the best way to start business, but however, experiencing that pain made me to take action, made me to take the leap of faith. And if the environment wasn't as bad as what it was back in 2001 when I left, I may still be there today and working a job that really doesn't satisfy me, because the exciting part about being entrepreneurship is you can do what you love doing. You're the master. You're the boss of your day. You have that freedom. So you got that automatically without even thinking about financial returns as well. But you must know your why. And not only must you know your why, you must revisit your why regularly. And I do that quite often through meditation. So there's on YouTube, there's lots of free videos on there around tapping into your vision. if I'm having a rough time in my business, I will actually listen to meditation and I'll relax and I actually step back instead of trying to push through my business well. So the second point I want you to think about is really knowing your why. And the third point, which I've talked a lot about in many of my videos already, is don't go alone. I've always had mentors. I've always had mentors around me. I've always been in communities. I have my key go-to people and I'm there for them as well. So I have that set up as my lifeline almost, so that I can pick up the phone and there's a small group of people that I can talk to who listen to what I say, who have my back, but they also inspire me to keep going as well. So never, ever go alone. Always have your friends around you as well. So let's recap on those 3 points before I finish off today. Try to not compare yourself with others. You don't know their journey they've been on, and a lot of people don't disclose the challenges that they've had as well. You only get that from authentic leaders and authentic coaches who will actually show vulnerability. The second tip was to know your why, to have your passion and to revisit it and write it out. Surround yourself with your vision statement or anything that motivates you. So have a motivational board or a vision board around you to remind you of your why. And of course, the third point was have mentors, have people around you, have community around you as well, so it keeps yourself moving as well. And if you're interested in joining a community, there's my free community. That's my Facebook group. That's you can jump in there. The link is above me. It's Aspiring Course Creators. She Takes Action free community. Jump on that community. Join us. Connect. Find your go-to people in there, and never ever go alone again. I hope this has helped, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week with another question. If you've got any questions, just ask me below and I'll bring those questions to one of these sessions as well. Take care. Bye.